WCW?
Don't tell me it's John Philip Sousa.
No, you're wrong, but it is the United States Heavyweight Champion!
And he's got his 2x4, the world's biggest termite.
The United States Champion, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. As you heard Mean Gene tell you on the open of the program, Steamboat, because of an injury, could not defend the title. Of course, keeping with WCW laws, Nick Bockwinkel gave the title to Stunning Steve. Stunning Steve said, I'll see you later. But no, he had to wrestle. Moments later, Hacksaw Jim Duggan came out, won the match. He is the U.S. Heavyweight Champion.
Well, it's not a clean victory the way I look at it, because Stunning Steve was geared to wrestle Steamboat. He didn't plan on wrestling and wasn't prepared to wrestle this goofball. This man represents the United States of America.
Yes.
WCW.
Well, if it's not a clean victory, that would be your type of victory.
Well, any kind of a victory is a good victory, but I mean, if he wants to relish something like this, he's more than welcome.
Fans, this is a big weekend in World Championship Wrestling at 6:05 tomorrow night. Join Bobby the Brain Heenan, Mean Gene Okerlund, and Eric Bischoff as they'll bring you the main event live from this arena tomorrow night at 6:05. And Brain, Hulk Hogan will be here in the building tomorrow night live.
What do you expect me to do? Go behind into the ring? Hasn't he done enough damage to me already?
We'll be talking more about that during the course of this program. All right.
Everybody concerned about Hogan's knee.
You know, I consider Hacksaw the blue-collar champion. He represents what's good and what's right, the hard-working Americans. And there's an example of a hard-working American who has always, look at it, and a great guy who has always worked hard, who has always been dedicated, and finally something good has happened to him. He's the United States Heavyweight Champion.
But who knows for how long?
Well, that's true. You'd say that about any champion.
Except the real world champion,
which is
the Nature Boy.
Oh, there's a big clothesline by Hacksaw. Which is, by the way, let me repeat, Hulk Hogan. Flair has the bogus belt.
That's your opinion, Shivani. What is with these humanoids? USA, USA.
Well, Tony Vincent comes in the hard way.
We know where we're at.
The block by Hacksaw Jim Duggan, a double block, triple block, right hand. He can slug it out. One of the hardest hitters in the sport. And Duggan.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Forget it.
And a slam. Would you stop? I like to talk. 3-point stance. There he goes. 2, 3.
Well, we've learned one thing. Duggan can count to 3 with the help of the humanoids. He's making great strides forward.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan wins the U.S. title, the new champion, and he comes away with a big win on Saturday night. Going to make his way down and talk to Mean Gene Okerlund.
Don't forget your board, dummy.
I'm just going to throw it in the air for us here.
Well, the man is powerful, there's no doubt about it. And for the years I've seen this man wrestle, this is probably the best shape he's ever been in. Now he's got the humanoids behind him, he's got the United States title, and he's got himself another victory right here.
He's got himself an audience with Mean Gene.
Well, folks, you've heard the announcement. We've got a brand new U.S. champ. You've just seen him in action. He is Hacksaw.
Regained my composure. I've regained my composure, Mean Gene. Of course, I just came from the ring where I was out there doing what Hacksaw Jim Duggan does best, and that's beat people up. But now I'll come back out here to talk to you. I've regained my composure.
Can I talk to you about one Lord Steven Regal? We know what's happened here.
I don't want to talk about Regal right now. What I want to talk about is the great opportunity Hacksaw Jim Duggan had at Fall Brawl. You know, I'm real sorry about Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the injury problem and all that. But this is a WCW, and when you have opportunity staring in your face, you don't turn around, you reach out and grab it. And that's what Hacksaw Jim Duggan did. And of course, Stunning Steve, he's whining, he's crying, he's blaming the commissioner, he's blaming the Dragon. He should blame me because I'm the man that beat him. now.
We could talk about Lord Steven Regal.
Exactly.
What's going on, Hacksaw?
Well, I don't know. He runs around here with that little half pint, waving that flag. I can understand someone being proud of their country because, by God, I'm proud of the United States of America. But let me tell you something, Lord Steven. I'm going to give you an opportunity of a lifetime. If you want a shot at this U.S. Heavyweight Championship belt, well, like the game show host says, baby, come on down. You got it. And Hacksaw Jim Duggan's not a hard man to find, Mean Gene. And you know what happened this morning? You know what I can do. I'm not going to go out there, Mean Gene, and watch your toes. I'm not going to go out there and do a lot of technical wrestling. I'm going to stomp on down to the ring. I'm going to put my grade A hams on my hips. I'm going to listen for the bell. And then I'm going to do what Hacksaw Jim Duggan does best. Beat people up. Tough guy. Hello!
Thank you, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Let's see if he can put that together with Lord Steven Regal. More Saturday night.
My boy?
It's on my